Welcome, young one. Come in and let the Soothsayer reveal to you a mystical bounty of new and exciting video games. Now, I'm sure you all out there already know about these Titan Falls and Watch Dogs, but there's so much more to discover. Using my all-seeing, all-powerful powers of divination, I shall reveal to you a bounty of lesser-known, but just as awesome, games to put on your radar, as well as accurately predict the likelihood these games will actually see the light of day. Come along, young one, and prepare to be amazed. Crypt of the Necro Dancer. Crypt of the Necro Dancer is here to drop the beat, pump up the jams, and otherwise raise the roof. This rhythm-based roguelike demands you let the music take control and move with the beat. The game's patented beat detection algorithm lets you jam out and explore procedurally generated dungeons based on your own songs. Plus, it's the only game in this set designed for a DDR pad. Chance of release! 81%! Escapegoat 2. The puzzle platformer Escapegoat is getting a sequel, but don't worry if you missed the original. With hand-illustrated goat graphics, handcrafted goat puzzles, and a hand-composed goat soundtrack, Escapegoat 2 mixes magical, barnyard animals and mind-bending puzzles in equal measure. And should you best the game's challenges, a built-in level editor will be included, so you can try your own hand at puzzle creation. Possibility of release, 77%. Nidhogg! Danger, adventure, dueling! All these things are synonymous with fencing, and if you think I'm wrong, then you've obviously never been to a sword fight. Nidhogg is also filled with dangerous, dueling adventures played out across a 2D plane as two duelists dance across the battlefield, searching for a break in the other's defenses. The game's lightning-fast speed likens it to a tightly woven ball of energy that only relents when one player's saber enters the other player's torso. And even then, the respite is oh so fleeting. Odds of release? 99%! Seriously, it comes out January 13th. I'm playing it right now. Jazz Punk. Ah yes, Jazz Punk. Jazz Punk is a game about, well, it's a game about life, and you know what, I don't even know. Throwing popcorn, hitting piñatas? No, wait, it's an adventure. A first-person adventure brought to life with an offbeat style and sense of humor all its own. Set in an extremely alternate universe version of the late 20th century, Jazzpunk charges you with committing corporate espionage, exploring its absurdist Cold War-era world, and utilizing a wide assortment of tools to generally harass the unsuspecting public. Odds of release! 63.3, repeating of course. Quadrilateral Cowboy! Quadrilateral Cowboy is shaping up to be an engrossing cowboy simulator. Only, instead of a cowboy, you're more of a computer hacker. And instead of a gun, you have more of a laptop, and instead of a horse, you have a motorcycle. You know what? Let's not sweat the details. This game is one of corporate intrigue and computer hacking in a bygone era of tape decks and CRT monitors. Armed with your newfangled hacking device, you'll breach, bypass, and backdoor your way through the finest security systems of the last century. Possibility of release, 56K. Hyperlight Drifter! A game that won the hearts of thousands on Kickstarter, Hyperlight Drifter is a gorgeous 2D action RPG armed with incredibly detailed pixel art, Diablo-esque action, and a stunning soundtrack by masterful Disasterpiece. As a drifter, a collector of lost knowledge and technology, you will delve deep into the forgotten corners of the world in search of the unknown. There's a lot to love in Hyperlight Drifter, and it simply can't get here fast enough. Seriously, it's awesome. Possibility of release, 47%. Rain World! A fast-paced, sneaking platformer where you attack prey while avoid getting killed yourself. Rain World puts you in control of a, what is it, a white ghost ferret creature? Possibly a slug cat. Anyway, by playing solo or with friends cooperatively, players will navigate maze-like environments while hunting lesser creatures and avoiding becoming lunch for the lizard-like creatures who dominate this virtual ecosystem. And as with Escapegoat 2, a level editor is also in the works, so all you would-be level designers can flex your creative muscles. Divination says negative 28%. Hope you weren't looking forward to it. Radio the Universe. A delight for the senses, Radio the Universe blends classic, Zelda-style action and dark science fiction to form a distinct, haunting style that's hard to forget. Utilizing a shield, short-range teleport, and other abilities, you will help guide an unnamed heroine through a somber, trap-filled labyrinth. But be mindful, Because as the Kickstarter page notes, players who die in-game die in real life. Divination says, you're dead. Oh, wait, you weren't supposed to see that. The Iconoclasts. Robin is a badass mechanic who alters her surroundings and smashes foes with her trusty wrench. The Iconoclasts is a badass action platformer that has a wonderfully vibrant world and needs to be on our computer right now. The two were made for each other, and we all want to believe that they'll come out this year. But only time will tell. Well, time and divination! Likelihood of release, 0.8%. It's not happening. Routine! With a plot straight out of a Ridley Scott sci-fi film, Routine tasks players with investigating the disappearance of everyone on a lunar research station. The anxiety of your search is underscored by a throwback to the bleeps and bloops of clunky 1980s technology. I mean, if BioShock's Columbia can have turn-of-the-century steam-powered gizmos in the sky, there's no reason we can't have a floppy disk on the moon! Am I right? Of course I'm right! Divination says, ask again later. Oh, it always does this at the end. You know what? Forget it. We're done. And there you have it, young one. Go forth and await this rich bounty of gaming goodness. As for me, I must travel to the future and confirm just how right I am. Soothsayer, out!